Grand Rising YouTube. Good evening, good day, depending on where you are. I've come back in to do an energy reading for the collective. Timeless. So we've got the ball. That's water energy. What's the energy that's coming in towards those that's going to resonate with the energies that I'm tapping into for this reading? The Libra. I feel like this Libra is like an intuitive energy. I'm going to read these up. So we've got well. For some reason my throat chakra is just scratching me right now. Just all of a sudden, it's perfectly fine. So, wow. It says, desire to delve deeper, profound peace, ancient wisdom. The well represents profound emotional health and stability. Well personalities are not afraid of emotional expression or traversing difficult terrain. As they have overcome many challenges in their lives, these experiences have enriched them, giving them stability, strength, and depth that is rare. Well energy is usually linked to the feminine forces of compassion and communication. We can depend on the well personalities when all else seems lost, and trust that to be a beacon in our darkest hour. When in balance, calm, steady, deeply compassionate. When out of balance, heavy, slips into old story. To bring into balance, regular self-care. I'm just trying to turn this down. I feel like I'm going to read that again because I was so into my own energy prior to recording that I didn't even notice the sound. It's like my mind just snapped into reality for a hot minute and I realised my surroundings. So if you didn't hear that or if it's a bit muffled, I apologise. But again, it says, desire to delve deeper, profound peace, ancient wisdom. The well represents profound emotional health and stability. Well personalities are not afraid of emotional expression or traveling difficult. As they have overcome many challenges in their lives, these experiences have enriched them, giving them stability, strength, and depth that is rare. Well energy is usually linked to the feminine forces of compassion and communication. We can depend on the well personalities when all else seems lost, and trust them to be a beacon in our darkest hour. When in balance, calm, steady, deeply compassionate. When out of balance, heavy, slips into old story. To bring into balance, regular self-care. And to deal with the energy that's coming in towards you. Zebra energy. Possibly somebody seeing something just black and white, or somebody's looking into something. I feel like could be, because you've got that saying, not everything is as black as white as it seems to be. And then you've got this triangle in the center of the forehead, third eye energy, intuitive energy. So it says eccentric, creative, visionary. Zebras are the most precious of gems. They are young at heart, well cultured, and have an undying curiosity about life. Being in the company of a zebra personality not only is a delight, but also opens our mind. Be prepared. Their potent magic is contagious, and you may soon find yourself in a faraway land, expanding your world view while having a blast. Zebras also like to contribute to the global health through environmental or volunteer work. This card may be a hint to pack your bags. When in balance, worldly, enthusiastic, fashion forward. When out of balance, jaded, poetry, and vain. To bring into balance, an epic adventure, art. So from what I'm getting in, it's almost like there's like a young energy, and there's a young energy trying to seek more knowledge, more understanding of whatever this energy is going to be around. So let's see, like someone's delving deep into the whatever this could be for you, spirituality, work, self. But it's almost like the hangman energy, someone's seeing something differently. What's the overall energy? What's the major kind of energy? For those that's resonating. Right now I'm getting the energy of someone's trying to open up the world that they've unmasked. What I'm hearing. Looking into the curiosity, almost like curiosity. As I'm shuffling, I don't feel like it's time that deck. Sorry, my throat chakra is gone since pressing record. So it could just be that someone's needing to do this on communication, either coming towards you or you're needing to have some form of communication. Tell me more about this. Sacred purpose, eternal flame, ancestral legacy. It's the message from the High Priestess. Bottom of the deck, summer and power, instinct, intellect and control. Bottom of the deck. So that's card number 43. Break it down to a 7, so I have to get the book. Sacred purpose. The priestess of the holy fire is bringing you an important message about your sacred purpose. She holds the spark of the eternal flame in her hand, bearing witness to the light of an iniquity that lives in each of us. This eternal flame represents your soul presence through time, but it's not limited to your own experience. It extends through your personal lineage, going back to your ancient ancestors and moving forward to the descendants yet to come. Your ancestors are calling you home. Their energy pulses through your veins in your DNA, and their histories vibrate in the long heritage that has come together to create that person you are at this moment. This is your cultural, spiritual and familiar past, reminding you that it is important to honor your ancestors and consider the value they have brought to your life. Also be conscious of the energy you are perpetrating in the culture, spiritual and family legacy you are leaving behind. Your sacred purpose calls you to honor the holy fire in your own soul. Ancient priestess would tend the sacred flame, thereby keeping balance among the elements, kingdoms of earth, air, fire and water. In fact, you have had important past lives in such societies, perhaps each as a priest or a priestess. With this high intention, know that the purpose of balancing the energy in your life and in the world still resonates within you. It is up to you to hold all that is sacred as you change your responsibility. The ancestors are calling you to restore balance to Mother Earth once again. Affirmation. I honor the eternal flame within. I value my ancestral heritage, and I perpetuate the sacred energy from those yet to come. So let's see if I can get back now to this energy that's what's the highest energy that's surrounding those in this sacred purpose energy. So again, I feel like it's somebody who's just delving deep into their spirituality right now. Maybe someone's feeling burdensome, overwhelmed. The reading I did yesterday, I done the 4 elements: air, fire, earth and water. Water for me was the heaviest reading of them all, but it was in regards to a powerful light worker energy who's going through an energy of despair right now, but it's all part of the process. I kind of get this kind of feel. I actually spent a lot more time on that reading than I did the other elements, but it's just because of the low energy that I picked up for whosoever may be in that energy. Tell me more about this energy. These cards don't want to be used today. I have to respect that. Moon in Leo, heroism. Let your inner hero out. Self-sabotage. Possessions, belongings, finances, assets and treasures. There's a need to let go. Holding on to something too tight, it's almost like an energy of control, fear of losing something, so you hold on to it so tightly, it becomes this has definitely got the feeling of the element of water, the readings I did yesterday, water element. Tell me more about this energy, meaning here. heart chakra, intuition, and inspiration. And it says heroism. It says let your inner hero, I can't even talk today. Let your inner hero out. So for me, it's that kind of helping somebody. And there was I think I read about volunteer in one of these. So it's almost like the energy of healer, support worker, counselor, helping somebody with your natural gifts of knowledge and wisdom that you've gained yourself over the years. But there's a heavy energy over here that someone's needing to surrender, let go. I don't know about this energy. If you need to be surrendered, we've got this energy of self-sabotage, possession. Surrender to limiting beliefs. It is healthy to set boundaries in relationships. Practice expressing your needs and remember that no is a complete sentence. This wants to fall over in this direction. So we've got surrender to play. Take a break from overthinking a goal. Do something fun. Play is a time of recreation and rejuvenation. Surrender to the magic of who you are. We all have magic in us, even in the mundane aspects of life. Remember that you are magical. You are a magical being with a uniqueness and a worth that came from just being you. So again, that's that helping others through your own wisdom and knowledge that you've gained over the time. So it might seem, you may feel like something may seem significant to you, but it could mean the world to somebody else. It's about sharing your story, telling your story. This is what I'm getting right now. I'm almost picking up a kind of you could be doing this, what I'm doing right here, right now. Following your intuition. Reading energy. Helping others to do the same. To tap into their own unique power within themselves. Because we all got intuition within us. We just have to be balanced and humble enough to be able to tap into it. A lot more than that, but you know. Surrender to obsessive thinking. If you're obsessing about a personal situation, turn the dilemma over to the spirit. Doing so will help bring you clarity or even solve the problem. Let go, let God. Honestly, my throat chakra is gone. Like, let's pour some energy. As I was shuffling, I was remembering the title of my channel. Was never a child, but always a soul. Intuitively guided. Appreciation is in the reverse. Flew over onto inspiration, but I was actually trying to clarify self-sabotage. just gonna keep going. Tell me more about this energy. Maybe someone didn't feel, I don't know how that went to fall out. That was man holding the coin in the reverse. Tell me more about this energy of self-sabotage. So we've got door to romance. Fell over on the heart chakra. And we've got the woman holding the heart. I'm kind of picking up either two different groups or two different energies. It's two different energies right now. I'm picking up someone felt non-appreciated, giving of themselves. But now I'm hearing they understand that love is at the heart of this all. Love is the highest energy of all. But I feel like someone's wounded here, within the heart space. And I will read card number 2, sabotage. It says, now is the time to stop procrastinating and cease focusing your energy on why you are unworthy of wonderful, enriching experiences. When you connect to the sabotage archetype, you begin to recognize all the ways you pass up interesting opportunities and relationships which could make you grow, learn, evolve, and become fulfilled. The saboteur is terrified of change and guard your heart from that which is meaningful to you, with the misguided belief that if you don't try, you can't fail. It forgets that if you don't escape from your comfort zone, you cannot succeed and experience the love and joy which would fulfill you. On the lighter side, the saboteur can help you connect your intuition and help you listen to your deeper wisdom. It can assist you in deciphering a potential dangerous situation from an exciting one. Take a few deep breaths and become conscious of where you are, or where in your body you feel like you are limiting yourself. Place your hands on that part of your body. Visualize your saboteur archetype. It may look similar to this card, or like a shadow aspect of you. Ask this part of yourself to show you how you miss out on the sabotage your relationships, career, money, health, and any other aspects of your life where you are not fulfilled. Become aware of your patterns. Make a commitment to yourself to start focusing on your strengths rather than your weaknesses, and welcome new experiences into your life. I feel like this boost of confidence within you is what's going to push that inspiration from you. So let's see, tell me more about this energy. Too much is coming out, but what wants to show itself is the seed. Tell me more about this energy of daughter romance. For those that's resonating with the energy of this reading. Communication, 5th chakra. Blossom and abundance is in the reverse. So if someone doesn't see something working out, there's no communication. I feel like within some kind of relationship, be it friendship, family ship, whatever kind of ship, that there's some kind of emotional connection to. We've got 44 and 33, I don't know, some kind of coincidence here. Tell me more about the energy of this woman holding the heart. Right now I'm picking up that someone gave too much to love, and when it went in a way that they didn't expect, I'm almost getting the energy of through them. So we've got 1st chakra, Archangel Michael, again that deals with your base chakra. Then we've got the woman holding the coin in the reverse, and Angel of Balance. So this is that not giving your all into your finances, possibly overspending, overindulging, compensating, overcompensating, I'm hearing. All tied up, which in turn is going to cause a problem, something that needs healing, something that needs rectifying. Tell me more about this energy of broken home. Attachment. So it's almost like the negative attachment that you have to whatever's taking place within the heart space is affecting your intuition. It's blocking the third eye chakra. The attachment here for me would be like the devil. Codependency in the traditional tarot. Tell me more about this intuition. Why is intuition here for those that resonate with the energy of the children? Why is intuition here? Angel of love and hostility. So whatever's taking place, I feel like it's blocking your intuition. Strategy and broken house. Bottom of the deck, patience. All's gonna work out. Understand that all what's going on here is taking place for a purpose. There's a deeper meaning to it all. One door closing is gonna lead to another, more doors opening. It's this habit, like I said at the bottom of the deck, patience. I'm going to use my lyrical oracle deck that I created. So it's just basically, it's called Shadow to Light. So it's just going through some of the songs I've created over the years around the energies that I was in. And sometimes the only way to express for me is just by writing. Music, like my book for an example was Never a Child but Always a Soul. And now my oracles. So this is just to help me decipher and break down the energies of where it's coming from. Tell me more about this energy of broken heart. Why is this energy here? So somebody's walked away and left a child. Tell me more about this energy of woman holding her heart. So this is just a repeating energy. So we've got, you should have said yes to the Lord, oh God. And then we've got, me never go in the street, me little and me humble and me sweet. But me would have pop off, now make me drop, me cross. And then it says, again, Me write me music, that I feel release. Then I get, that I, me write me music, that I feel release. Negativity in a whole heap of the sea. It says, looking at me mouth, you see a full set of teeth. Me big now, so me not gonna crap on me knees. Do not take me simple, do not take me naive. Call 222. You might be seeing twos. But this is something that's stemming from your foundation. It's like a reoccurrence. It's something that reoccurs. Tell me more about this energy of sabotage. Why sabotage here? Now I'm picking up a quite heavy energy. There's a couple things that will trigger me in the reading. And that's when I see manipulation of vulnerable people. Children, and just anybody who's vulnerable, but mainly children and the elderly for me is two of the things that really get to me. And dark magic, low vibrational energy, and that's what I'm picking up on in this energy right here. It says sometimes the most obvious path is not always the right path. Listen and stay honest with what you hear. There's a need to slow down, listen. Yeah. It's a heavy energy over there. Let me just try and clarify some over here, because like I said, I don't know who watches the videos. You're never gonna know. But whosoever this woman holding the heart is, tell me more about this energy of this woman holding the heart. It's up against a spiritual warfare. It's up against a spiritual warfare. It says, no weapon formed against me that could never prosper. Go looking at the history book in the book of Isaiah. Go looking at the history book in the book of Isaiah. But a decision had to be made, because there was a dark energy around her. All about the money and the fame and the fraud. All about the money and the fame and the fraud. You should have sell your soul to the Lord, oh God. Tell me more about this energy of hostility. What's hostility here? For those that may be resonating with the energy of this reading. So it says savings, inheritance, foundation, preparations, and legacy. This is for my mission and this is for me quest. You true it, me not come fi impress. And the truth me I guess you can not see nothing less. Empress, oh coming high priestess. So this chair is just sweeping away. Tell me more about this angel. So it says, I am who I am, nothing more, nothing less. Empress, so coming high priestess, alchemist. Me not gonna say me are the best, me look good if to the best. Because why? There's a high priestess here, high priestess energy here, that can see within the eyes of her enemies what it is that they feel towards them. And sometimes these enemies are right in front of you, smiling with you, saying I love you. And I feel like there's a high priestess here who's seeing through the illusion. Seeing through the illusion. Overbearing, heavy energy. Overbearing energy. Me I fell love my mother and me I fell love my father. And them set of people here, them teach me about imposter. Tell me say you never judge a book by its cover, because something here don't look right, don't feel right. Something don't feel right for somebody right here. But there's a need for you to follow your intuition. and I'm just picking up now, but if you follow your intuition, it can get hostile. But understand that you're guided and protected by the Most High. By the Most High. Card number 4. 4. And this is what, it's funny enough, it's 4 is what I was going to put on my channel as the numerology. My first channel has 1111. This channel, originally I had it at 4444. I took that down because I thought the title was long enough as it was. But 4 is definitely my number right now of guidance and protection from my angels and my ancestors, 4 corners of my life, my surroundings, my family, my home. No weapon formed against me that could never prosper. God looking at the history book in the book of Isaiah. Me have to love me mother and me have to love me father. At them set the people, yeah, them teach me about imposter. Them tell me say you never judge a book by its cover. No worry who cross over there, make it greener. Watch what them a come with and watch what them a offer. You understand? There's a need to pay attention to your intuitions and trust in it more. What's this possession? Tell me more about this energy of possession. Nothing ever truly belongs to us. It says true speaker, music, public speaker. Time to have your say. Take the stage. Speak your truth about all of this dark energy that you know is going on around. Because that's going to be the change within your cluster of humanity. Because there's some real dark energy that's going on that you're aware of, is what I'm picking up on. And there's a need to speak your truth, because otherwise you not speaking your truth is holding you back. You understand? Tell me more about this woman holding the crown. Me say no for them and out there, me say them weak to them bend. Let them give them mother for your work and defend. Don't even know if them pick me up clover. Don't even know if them pick me up crepe or clothing. Don't even know if them pick me up food or starving. Not for them and out there, me say them weak to them bend. Better the devil you know than the devil you don't. Codependent, toxic, self-sabotage, fear and change. So a situation is left you financially restrained. But it's okay, is what I'm hearing. It's okay. Because where there's a will, there's a way. The Most High will never see you without. No, I'm not taking all of that too much. But I feel like it's an energy of what's to come towards. Pull some tarot cards up. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about, justice. Justice is coming in. Understand that. First card out, straight out the gate, justice. Balance is going to be restored to whatever darkness was being brought. Someone's trying to play with your balance, but you can't play with God's work. Understand and know that. You can't play with God's work. Why? Because it has to be released. Me would I never walk unless me beat me then. This fell over on that card. So someone's released Libra energy. Someone's released. Let go of. Ooh, you make it take for you blessing. That's all the girl that a fool for you string. Eight of Coins wants to fall out also in the reverse. So that's half of. That's what. I'm picking up some kind of business contract. That's the most important. All of these are coming out in reverse. Oh my god, my throat chakra is going. And the there's nothing wrong with my voice. I'm not getting ill, nothing like that. I mean, I've got a coarse voice naturally, but it's feeling a bit rough right now. So that could just be the energy that someone's in. I guarantee I'm perfectly fine again after this. Happens sometimes when I do reading. So we've got the Ace of Pentacles in the reverse. So there's some kind of loss here, some kind of financial loss in some kind of legal justice situation. Tell me more about this energy. Most important message that resonates with the energy of this reading needs to be made aware of. King of Cups is in the reverse, so it's the Three of Swords. Healing. Getting over some kind of manipulation, heartbreak. The Wheel. All these cards. I'm just going to pull one more card. High Priestess came out with 2 in the reverse. As me looking at your eyes, and me know where you are free. Yes, me know say me have no enemy. Yes, me know say me have no enemy. That's a for the gift from me. That's a for me gift from the Almighty. Say envy, me no know what you mean. I was only gonna pull one more, but it's beating somebody's conscience. Someone knows that they have to put more of an effort. It's from the decisions that they've made, and possibly walking away from not a connection, but from a child. It's someone's needing to heal around the decisions that they've made. Hangman. Someone needs to change the way they're looking at something. It doesn't have to be, this is what I'm picking up, it doesn't have to be that you're in a connection to have a connection with a child, in a connection that you used to be in, if that makes sense. I feel like someone's attaching the connection of a child to the connection of a relationship, and you can't do that. You have to separate the two, regardless of whatever hostilities have gone on within a situation. You understand? You have to separate the two, especially when there's a child involved, unless there's an energy of harm and danger and ill intentions towards the child. Then you have to kind of look at things differently with the Hangman. But for what I'm seeing here, this is a connection that is with a child that's got way too much empathy together when it needs to be separated. What's the Wheel here in the reverse? Devil energy. Spanner I'm hearing. Someone trying to throw a spanner in the work. Someone's trying to stop your flow, stop your cycle. Tell me more about the energy of this Devil card. Capricorn energy. Tell me more about this energy of the Devil. Why the Devil card here? I'm hearing 2010 to 2015. Tell me more about the energy of the Devil. Why the Devil? Page of Crowns. In the reverse, and what I was hearing is when someone was young, when someone never really knew about intuition, never knew about spirituality to that. With the Page of It was easy for someone to be manipulated, let's say, because they were naive to life, I'm hearing, naive to their spirituality, naive to who it was, to who it is that they are. High priestess energy, high priest energy. So it's that energy of dancing with the devil. Better the devil you know than the devil you don't is the card that came out. Understand? So I'm hearing from the fire to the frying pan, from the frying pan to the fire. Tell me more about this high priestess in the reverse. That's the high priestess in the reverse. But balance is going to be brought to the situation. Tell me more about this energy of the high priestess in the reverse. Yeah, someone's misusing their gifts, 7 of swords. High priestess in the reverse. But it's coming out onto the open. Whatever was in the darkness is being brought to the light. Someone thought they got away with something, but intuitively somebody already knew. That person might be deemed as emotionally imbalanced or paranoid or a bit cray-cray. But the truth is coming out in whatever's taking place in this situation that caused the 3 of swords in the reverse. Tell me more about this situation. The high priestess in the reverse. It's almost like somebody tried to create a great loss for somebody. Somebody directly tried to energetically throw a spanner in the works for somebody in order to slow their will down, or if not stop their will from progressing and moving forward. Tell me more about this energy of the 7 of swords. Why the 7 of swords here with the high priestess in the reverse? Someone tried to cause confusion and illusion with the hangman here also. See it there? 10 of swords. Ultimate betrayal. Cause ultimate stress. Ultimate anxiety. What's going on kind of thing. Messages are coming in thick and fast about this deception. About this deceit that someone thought that they can get away, one over on you. But intuitively, you're a child of God. No weapon formed against you can never prosper. You will see through it. And believe me and you, the Most High will remove you from it, some way, shape or form. Tell me more about this 10 of swords. 9 of swords in the reverse. Because this is the ending of. There's no more of it. It's being released. It's being let go. You understand, with the 4 of coins and the 8 of coins in the reverse. Something is being released. Something can no longer, let me say, no weapon formed against you that can never prosper. And that's what this reading is showing me right here now. Justice. Tell me more about this 4 of Pentacles in the reverse. What's the 4 of Pentacles there in the reverse? Yeah, 10 of Cups. 10 of Cups is also in the reverse side. That's like the ending of a happy home. Like there's some kind of release. That's what I'm hearing. I'm hearing release. There's a major release. 2 10s, there's an ending or something. Something's being let go of. Because someone had faith where once there was no faith. Tell me more about this 8 of Pentacles. Why is the 8 of Pentacles here? Queen of Wands. Person may have, I'm hearing 8th house, may have fire in the 8th house, Leo energy in the 8th house. Somebody really tried to mess around with somebody's peace and happiness and forward movement. Someone maybe needs to look into this or has looked into this too deeply, delved in, and figured out that this world ain't as black and white as it seems to be. Somebody was naive in a situation and is now figuring out that this world is a bit, the people within this energy is grimy. It's grimy energy here, grimy energy. You know, I'm seeing, you know, at the bottom of like a fish tank or wherever, you kind of see that kind of, something's grimy. Yeah, someone in this situation is grimy. They're creating something like I'm kind of seeing that energy now. You know, in science, where you create a mold, someone's creating something to cause an illusion for somebody else, to create an unhappiness, an unhappy home, lack of sleep, lack of energy, deception, all to mess with somebody's peace of mind, confidence. Tell me more about the justice. Why is justice here for this? That's resonating with the energy of this reading. But balance is going to be restored. 21. Knight of Coins. A long time coming, I'm hearing. Tell me more about this energy of justice. Why is justice here? The Knight of Coins. Why is justice here with the Knight of Coins? The Chariot. Cancerian energy in the reverse. It could be that there's a transportation problem. There's a transportation problem that could be holding up. Tell me more about this Chariot in the reverse. No driver, I'm hearing. Because I say that because the only thing here is there's two horses. There's no actual knight sitting on these horses. Like, who's steering this car? The Chariot, which represents vehicles, forward movement, is in the reverse. It could be that there's a vehicle problem, or it could just mean someone's actually now on the move, slowly but surely. Tell me more about this energy of the Chariot and the Knight of Coins. Five of Swords in the reverse. I'm hearing remorse, mindful, cautious even. Yeah, of course, because it's about the children. Six of Cups, energy in the barrier position. Two of Swords in the reverse. Someone's understanding and seeing through now the illusion. They're seeing what it is that they're having to see. It's been a long time coming, slowly but surely. That's the balance that's going to be restored in regards to possibly a Libra. Knight of Wands, King of Wands, sorry, is in the reverse. With the Emperor also, Father energy, boss energy. With the Seven of Wands, less defensive, less stuck in the head, less toxic, less naive, I'm hearing. Less naive to the darkness that they got themselves entangled in. See it there? Death card in the reverse. Things that awakening to the things that they never wanted to awaken to, or what they was, I don't know. Because now I'm hearing me about the place you need dirty friend attend. Baba, me not like your dirty friend. Me about the place you need dirty friend them attend. Baba, why involve the children? Tell me more about this. Tell me more about this energy of death card and all that. What's death here in the reverse? And it's all over in the devil energy area. Death in the reverse. Tell me more about death in the reverse. So we've got the Tower. We've got the Empress. So we've got the Emperor and the Empress. And we've got the Knight of Wands in the reverse. So there was some kind of physical altercation here. Dominating, overbearing, overpowering. That someone's kind of looking back to. The Death card's in the reverse, so there's a resistance. Someone's looking back to a time when there was a resistance. Again, it could be a physical altercation. The Seven of Wands is here in the reverse. with the devil energy. Someone could have been locked into, listen, it's going deep, it's getting very specific right now. Let me just see what Keeper's saying, then I'm going to pull some wisdom and close it up. Tell me more about this energy. Tell me more about this energy of the four coins of coins and cups. Cool house. Tell me more about this energy of Libra. Why is Libra here? And I say Libra is justice, but it represents the Libra zodiac. But why is justice here? I could just be connecting with a Libra. Poverty. Tell me more about this energy of the devil. What's the devil here? False person. Flew out in the reverse. And over onto the death card also. Over with the area. Tell me more about this energy of the magician with the rule and the devil. So it's almost like there was a manipulation around some kind of court proceeding. Tell me more about this energy. The energy of this emperor. Coffin in the reverse. There's a lot of resistance. Tell me more about the energy of this Empress in regards to the energy of this reading. Judification and community came out representing the Empress. Tell me more about expectations. There could be an emperor here who's going through some form of health concern. Tell me more about this energy of expectation. So we've got concern that fell on the floor, distant horizon, told in labour. There's some kind of decision in the ethos. There's some kind of decision that's been expected here. Someone worked hard in trying to turn their life around, seeing things in a different perspective to reach a higher honor, and it's almost like it's turned upside down. Someone didn't expect something to go in this way. That's the Emperor's energy. Tell me more about this Empress's energy. Why is the Empress here? And the Empress has kind of got the back turned to this situation, turned to this main male, privileged lady. High honor gifted. Dude. Tell me more about this energy of fourth person. a false family room in a courthouse. Tell me more about this energy. Message of concern in the reverse. Tell me more about this message of concern. Imprisonment and thoughts. Someone's worried about what this impression that they've given in a courtroom is going to have on them. Is it going to bring forth the great fortune that they were seeking? They've done so much in order to get to this point, and they could actually end up in imprisonment of the mind, or actual imprisonment. Fraud. All for the money and the fear can be fraud. All for the money and you should have said yes to the Lord, oh God. All for the money and the fear can be broad. All for the money and the fear can be. Yeah, someone. I'm not say too much, but what's the overall outcome for this? Sun in the reverse and the Page of Swords. I'm hearing lost everything, lost the business, lost the sun. Idleness is what I'm hearing right now. Idleness. Tell me more about this energy of the Page of Swords in the reverse with the sun. I'm hearing slander, I'm hearing all kinds of things right now. Someone's restricted their happiness, blocked their happiness. Tell me more about this energy. No one's gonna be, there's not gonna be no more illusion or confusion any longer in regards to the situation. Someone's reached that harsh reality, justice. This is the justice. Someone's reached the harsh reality that what they expected, what they tried so hard to control, isn't exactly what it is that's coming in. Better the devil you know than the devil you don't. Someone thought the grass was greener on the other side, that it was going to get them to where they want to be, high honor, fast. You can't manipulate your way through life, causing havoc for everybody and anybody else, and hostility for those around you, and confusion and imbalance. Come on, you can't do that. Virgo energy with the Hermit and the Queen of Coins. Can't do that. Because karma is real, and if you believe in the wickedness that you do, then you have to also believe where there's evil, there's good. Good over evil. You understand? This can only work. Whatever it is that you try to do in order to block somebody's path, be it you or whosoever is doing this to you, that energy can only restrict, maybe only possibly for a while. You can only hinder somebody, but you can never stop them. Understand and know that you can never stop them. What's meant for them, what's ordained to them, is eventually going to come towards them. Tenfold. Order has to be reset, and when order is reset, when the Most High decides to shift things back into its original place, is what's going to cause this tower energy. It's all going to come pouring out in its rightful place, is what I'm seeing right here. So So being mindful of the things that you're messing and dabbling in, with the Magician here in the reverse. Over with the real and the devil and the fourth person and the message of concern and the rest of this reading, which is all tying up to that one thing. Someone should have said them so to the Lord or God. Bet you go find for your, bet you go find for this, bet you go find for your sword. Go put it in your palms and go chant for your psalms, oh Lord. Let me just full of wisdom, advice. What's the wisdom? And look, it's right over on the Magician in the reverse, and it says spring. Should I say yes, Lord, to the Lord, oh God? Let you go find people, son. Go put it in your palms and go chant for your psalms, oh Lord. So it says spring. You cannot see it yet, but a new season begins and ushers in the bright new chapter in the story of your life. Only through the darkness of the night can we see the beautiful tapestry of stars above us. Life might seem a bit dark and gloomy at present, or perhaps you are in a situation where you cannot see any light at the end of the tunnel. Sometimes things must turn dark in order for us to see the light. Out of the present darkness, a great light soon shines through things. Things are revolving and progressing well, even though it may not seem like it. The seeds of the fertile future have already been planted. A ray of sunlight soon bursts through the clouds, and the first buds appear. Spring always follows winter, and soon all starts to blossom and come to life. Life is a sequence of natural and spontaneous change through which we grow and become stronger and wiser. Beyond the clouds, the sun, the moon, and the stars are always shining. Affirmation for this card is: everything I experience makes me wiser and stronger. The light of love always fills my heart. I honor the seasons of life and see beauty in all seasons. And that's the karma, because the intention that somebody had went to great lengths to try and block somebody's spiritual path, to block their financial path, to create their world to be hard. It is going to be returned to whosoever tenfold. Tenfold. I don't know for the energy. Let's see what's coming towards the energy. Let me just pull some from my own deck. What's coming towards the energy that's sending this in intention to those who resonate with the energy of this reading? Seek refuge in your solitude, literally, is what the card says. And it fell over on the energy here that I said. It's the it says 0 to 10, you have to go back in order to come forward. Know where you're coming from in order to know where you're going. It was in the reverse. So someone is needing to know where they are. What's coming towards those with the intention towards those that resonate with the energy of this reading? If you're hungry, lay on your belly and not your back. Should I say yes, Lord, to the Lord, oh God? That you go find for you, sword. Go put it in your palms and go chant for your psalms, oh Lord. One more card. What's coming towards those that have ill intentions towards those that resonate with the energy of this reading? And that is what? Hey, Master. Be mindful of the trap that you set for other people, because the tables can turn at any time. Clear the corners of your life, close unrequited cycles, loose ends and residues of any of the darkness that you've tried to send out, because karma is that real. My cards don't lie. You can see for yourself. how they've come out and the order that they're coming out in. Come, you know, this is direct energy from my spirit guides, my archangels, my ancestors of the most highest of light, let me say, that's showing you that what happens in darkness must come to the light, and it will not pay off. You cannot stop what the Most High has ordained, because you've got a purpose, you've got a sacred purpose in this, and you've got people trying to block your energy by summoning power from wherever they're summoning it from. You understand? But I feel like someone's dug deep into their psyche and intuitively knows all about this energy. Why? Because them looking at your eyes and them know where you are pre. Yes, me know say me have no enemy. That's a for me gift from the Almighty. From 0 to 0.3. That's a for me gift from the Almighty. It's a envy. Me not know what you mean. I feel like someone's got their name. Someone's got someone's name all over. I'm hearing the World Wide Web. Slander. Judgment is being passed upon people with no knowledge or understanding of, however that may resonate. And I'm getting triggered by this reading, so before I do, I'm gonna tap out. I will come back in and do another reading a bit later on, but I need to shake this energy off of me first. Stay blessed. Like, share, comment. Let me know if the reading resonates. Let me know I'm not, you know, I don't doubt myself anyway. This is definitely an energy for somebody. So it will reach to those at that specific time when it's needing to reach to those. New channel, new energy, new inner standing. Before I end the video, I want to read this. I forgot to read it. Heroism. Moon and Leo energy. It says your profile kudos and self-esteem can blossom now. Invest time in yourself. Promote your abilities and be a peacock. Celebrate. You may be at the peak, so enjoy being respected and the center of attention. In other words, you're a hero. You're at the top of your game, riding the crests of a wave, fulfilling your needs to shine as brightly as you can. Be aware, there are two sides to being a hero. You may have reached the goal, but you must guard against vanity, laziness, and pride. It doesn't take much to fall from grace. You can give birth to a new circumstance, but must take nothing for granted. Leaner times may lie ahead, but with careful planning you can achieve your goals and retain success. Avoid competitiveness and one-upmanship, as these could lead to false sense of self-importance and ultimately to your downfall. A strong sense of gratitude and compassion for others will promote your talent in a positive light and add to the cycle of ever-increasing good fortune. You may feel particularly creative and wish to shout your ideas from the rooftops. You may also feel particularly generous, but it's important that your generosity is channeled into worthy causes, or you risk squandering your finances and wasting good intentions on unworthy causes, or being taken advantage of. The peacock in you may wish to show off, but if your exuberance, I don't know what that says, threatens others, your position may be the subject of jealousy, and your rivals may feel provoked to teach you a lesson. So ensure you maintain perspective and balance. And this is the energy that I was picking up on prior to me even pressing record. I done a whole write-up a few days back, and I didn't do a video at that time. I let it go because I didn't want to create any ill intentions. You understand? So it's an energy, a download that I received to me, through me, for me. I don't feel like this is a message I'm gonna propel out unless it comes through in certain reasons. Then I will kind of make comments here and there. But one thing I have learned and understand is not everything is what it seems. And I've come to find that out the hard way myself. Because I began this journey seeking guidance and inspiration, motivation, because I was at that point and low, needing that. And when I reached out for that, and I mean just prayer, forget actual readings, because I'm quite intuitive myself. You understand? I'm very intuitive myself, but there was a point where I needed just prayer. You know when they say the power is in the numbers of prayer, or however that message goes. And I saw the response that I received back, but I knew exactly where the illusion had stemmed from, until I was guided to this channel, away from. You understand? And it's a process. And the reason I done yesterday for water was, don't be sad because there's a blessing to be had. Now I've got no water in my chart, but I understand the energy that the signs were in. You understand? It's a very heavy, daunting energy when you feel that you've got no one to communicate with in regards to the synchronicities, dreams, and all kinds that's coming towards you, thick and fast. You're having to decipher that for yourself, and that's my gift. That's something I can naturally do from since the age of 4, knowing myself. It's the reason why I was going to use the number 4 for my channel in regards to. And this is where I'm definitely going to end, because my day has to begin at this time. So you take care, have a good day, and stay blessed. And I'll definitely be back again to do a reading in regards to the seasons. It's all about the healing of a wounded warrior.